Hello everyone, and welcome to week 4 of your MarTech module training. Week 4, we are covering eCards. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to start at GoHanna. eCards is an electronic greeting card program. It is one of our older programs, and you're going to find that some of your agents that have been around longer are the ones using it as opposed to your newer agents. Your newer agents are most likely going to get right into Engage CRM and use that program to send out electronic cards. But where you are going to find eCards is under the Marketing tab on GoHanna. Fourth one down is HANA eCards. This is the home page when you open up the program. And on the home page, you can start to see what is available. Under HANA eContacts, if you open it up, it's going to show the agent what contacts they already have in the system. Now these contacts are coming in directly from their HANA mail, and they're coming in according to groups that they put the contact in. So in their HANA email system, they actually have to make the individual and their email a contact before they're going to populate into eCards. So if we can get them to put their contacts in and then group them, they will be in good shape. So Outlook communicates to this program, eCards, but eCards doesn't necessarily communicate back, and no other programs that we have are communicating with eCards because it is one of our older programs. So you'll want to encourage agents to use Engage 2.0 and the campaigns to send electronic greeting cards, if you will. So here are all the contacts I have that I created and put into groups from my HANA mail. If I go here to my menu, select an action, this is the entire menu for the eCard system. There is nothing more to the program. You can see that I can import contacts, manually create a new contact. So if I hit create a new contact, I could put contacts in here one by one and assign them to a particular group. So if an agent, wants to send a new associate, new sales associate greeting card to their sphere, they could go ahead and manually put in some contacts that they would like to send it to. If I go back to my menu, select an action. The other option is that they can import contacts from a CSV file. And I'll show you how that's done. They're going to select import eContacts from a file. But in order to do that, they would have had to make a group first. The system is prompting us to select which group we are going to upload our CSV or our contact file to. So let's go back and actually create a new group. I go back to my action menu and I scroll down to groups. I can create a new custom group. Selecting create a new custom group, you can call it whatever may apply. So maybe they are farming their neighborhood. So they could put neighborhood farm. Make sure that when they are labeling their new group, there are not any spaces in between the words. So I'm going to create a new group by simply clicking create the group. And if I go back to my menu, if I want to upload a file, so let's say I've already created a CSV file, or I have a group from my former Gmail or what have you. I'm going to hit the import. And where am I going to put them? I'm going to put them in my neighborhood farm. And then I can upload the contacts. However, my CSV file has to be in the right format. See, the format categories, if you will, are right here, separated by columns. The format has to be exactly as represented here. To make it easier for the agent, if I click this link, I can download the eContacts CSV file. So if I already have imported an Excel or CSV file from another system, I can simply copy from that file into my eContacts file in the order that is meant to be for this program. It has to remain in this order for it to upload correctly into this system. Every program, every system has their own CSV format, if you will. So the easiest thing to do would be to let them know they have to create a group, name it, click the link to download the template, and copy and paste or simply type in the contact information from their group to be able to upload them all at once. And then you would just hit upload the contacts once you chose your file. Beyond that, they're most likely only going to use this program to send an eCard. So down at the bottom, we can send an eCard to a group, or we can view ones that we've sent or cancel one. So let's go ahead and select send an eCard to a group. You're back at that main menu that you are brought to when you go into the program, and you can see that there's some headers in green categorizing some of the electronic cards. So the first one, eCards of the month. eCards of the month is going to be any campaigns, marketing programs that we're running presently. So for this late third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, we have been running a buy and sell with confidence campaign. So you'll see that those campaign eCards are here first. We just came off of a buy-side home valuation week, where we were promoting and trying to get the agents to promote their buy-side program for homeowners to get an evaluation of their home. So you have the buy-side eCards right here. And of course, we've been dealing with coronavirus, COVID-19, pretty much all year, so you can see all of those postcards that may be related to that topic. September, we had Labor Day as a holiday, Patriot Day or Flag Day, so those eCards are all going to be right here in the first category. My helpful hint for you is if you're looking for something specific, is that you hit Control F for find and then put in whatever keywords you're looking for. So if it's a new agent who wants to announce that they're a new sales associate with Howard Hanna, I'm going to type in new into my search box that appeared, and down the right hand side you can see these faint yellow lines. They're going to show me where the word new pops up throughout the menu or lack of menu. So right over here we have a new price, so new is there. But I want to come on down to this next set of yellow, and this is where I'm going to find a couple announcements that a new agent may want to send out. Okay, so announcing they're a Howard Hanna sales associate. Not necessarily that they're a new agent, but that they are a Howard Hanna sales associate. So they may want to send that out. But it's a helpful way to quickly search for what you may be looking for within this program. So I come down to the next set of yellow, and I'm searching for new home for the holidays, new year, The category that may be used most often will be holidays or special occasions. And so with October and Halloween coming up, we could actually send a Halloween card. If I could find one. It's here somewhere. Probably alphabetical. Birthday, congratulations, daylight savings, Easter, F for Father's Day, first day of summer, EF, here we go. So here are a few cards to select if you want to send a Halloween card, but notice that it's been Hannatized and it actually says Happy Halloween. So it's a great way for the agent to mark the holiday and mark it themselves, reminding people they're an agent. So if I go ahead and select Happy Halloween, and I want to go ahead and email this, I can either, one, select a group that I already have created, or enter an email address manually. So I'm going to go ahead and enter an email address manually and choose my mom. I've used her as an example before, so the system remembers that I put that email address in, and so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now down here, you can change when your eCards are delivered. It can be for any day throughout the year. So a new agent could come in here, and if they have, their contacts in here, or they're doing 5 at a time, they can go ahead and alter when they want the cards to go out and pre-schedule them, if you will. So if I want to send this Happy Halloween card to my mom and have it sent to her on October 31st, I'm just simply going to change the date. I could go in and choose every holiday there is for the entire year and send it to my mom, just changing the date of when I want that particular card sent. So we're going to change the date to schedule it. We're going to put the email subject in. And whatever the agent wants their message to be to the recipient. Now, however they put the name in, whether in their group or CSV file or manually, that is how the name is going to populate in the automatic greeting in the email. So mine is actually going to say Mom. So in case someone's asking, make sure that they're aware, however they put it in here, that is how it's going to appear. So mine will actually say Mom, and my eCard message is going to be, watch out for the blue moon. It's full tonight, and the craziness will be out. Whatever it happens to be, something silly. So put your message in. You're going to hit next, and you have the options down here to edit it, send it, or cancel. But before that, you can actually preview it by selecting the card to the left. And hopefully the system's operating correctly. You will actually see the card you just selected, or perhaps the card that you had done just before this card. But anyway, this is not the Halloween card, so I'm going to show you this anyway. One of the categories of eCards are called dynamic eCards. This is a dynamic eCard that I created for a new listing. Agents can create dynamic eCards for any listing in the entire company and send it out. So this particular one is a new listing that my husband has out of the North Hills office in Pittsburgh. So I selected it as an example in a previous recording. And so this is a dynamic card. And what a dynamic card means is that it pulls data. that it has actual online interaction, if you will. So if I go ahead and click for more information on that particular dynamic card, it's going to bring me to the listing page of this particular property because that's what I selected. I selected a new listing eCard, and the link brings me to the listing information. So that is a dynamic card, and it'll bring the recipient to the listing page, if that's what it was, where they can scroll through pictures, they can see that there's an open house scheduled, they can request a showing, or they can read more information about the particular property. Okay? So that's what makes it dynamic, that it's going to be interacting with live online data and take the recipient to a page for more information. We're going to get out of this and go back to our eCard. So if I wanted to go ahead and send this, I could send it in my preview. If I could actually see it, I might not like my message, so I can go back and edit my message. Okay, so I can change it here. If I want to go ahead and go back and show you the menu, it's important for you to at least know what's on the menu. There's not a lot of actions here, but for contacts, it allows you, of course, to import, manually create, remove someone, or restore one that you had previously removed. The groups, create a group, view a group, add someone, add selected people to that group, or remove selected people from a group, can rename it or delete a group. And then your only other two options are to send an eCard or view an eCard report or cancel. When you view an eCard report or cancel, there's going to be a drop-down menu over here, and it's going to show the greeting cards that you have sent previously. Now you can only cancel a card that is scheduled to go out on a future date. So you're going to see what has been sent or what is scheduled to be sent, and you can only cancel something that has not gone out yet. So that is basically eCards in a nutshell, and I hope that you found this helpful and that your agents are actually going to use Engage campaigns versus the eCards. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great day.